D passes to Looney. Here's Winslow. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. T.J. Warren picks one up.
That's his first personal foul.
For Miami, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And he can't get the first one. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Hornets trail by 20. He dishes it to Nicholson. Screened by Jefferson. Stripped it away. And now Winslow pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
Now here's Joseph. Tight defense on him. D passes to Ace. Winslow wide open. He fires. And the Heat, another 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Nicholson with the bucket. Nicholson's got 9.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. In second, the Hornets.
Well, this is only a trend over a few games out of a very, very long season. But the coach has got to be pleased that his team has been able to score big with some consistency.
Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Winslow.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And great, nothing Spurs.
Indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
The Heat have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Joseph, the pass to D. Here's Looney, 5 to shoot. With his first shot attempt, a shot by Joseph, no good. The Hornets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark, 4 of 9 all told. Back to Weber, outside Jefferson. Charlotte moving it around. Feeds to Harkless, expanding his range. They get the rebound. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on an 18-7 run.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Good if it goes. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
That's superb clock management there, maximizing every second of the clock in that situation. Well done.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided.
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
What a game we've seen here for D. 43 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on them.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. They've got Warren. Baca is out there with Al Jefferson. Then it's Exum, and it's Nicholson in at the 2. D passes to Matthews. Matthews sets a screen for Joseph. Here's Looney. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Looney's got his first bucket in this one.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
The fadeaway. Jefferson's shot is off.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
He'd have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Got that one up quick. D's got 45 points.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Now, here's Exum. He's tightly guarded to the middle. And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist by Exum. Exum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's D. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around. But Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
No one near him. Again, the Heat good for
standing here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Screen by Ibaka. There's a screen. Exum with a wide open look. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Exum's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Winslow with it. 8 points for him.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Screen by Ibaka. Exum dishes to Ibaka. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's D. It's hauled in by Warren. The Hornets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Exum with it. Now guarded by D. Sida. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for the Heat. Matthews, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Jordan Adams comes in for Quincy Acey. And it's D in for Roten. D in at point guard. Decker is out there with Muhammad. And it's Matthews in at center. That's the group on the floor for Miami. It's stolen by Ibaka. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Warren with the ball. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
And the Hornets making a change here. Augustine's checked in. Here's D. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
And the Hornets making a change here. Ellis has checked in. Hornets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Sida, he's covered by Matthews. Kicks it to Augustine. Muhammad with the steal. Matthews trying to free himself up, and Muhammad gets it to go.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficiently.
Plenty of space. And the shot goes in from D. D's got 51.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for. He's perfect from the line this time. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. To the paint. Here it's Sita. Almost, but it rolls out.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Exum kicks to Augustine. Down low. Tries from 10, and it's Miami with the rebound. D, headed by Augustine. The shot's good from D. D's got 53. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Oh!
Jam! I mean, just beautiful.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for Dante Exum.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for D. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Now, here's Exum. D right on him, and there's Augustine. That's good on the assist by Exum.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Now the feed to Decker to the wing right side. Here's D. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run salt all in that wound.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game. Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. All right, let's get to a hoop. We got to be better at knocking down open shots. Okay, we're good on the drills for now. Let's make sure we're getting better every day.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. And it is Clipper basketball tonight as the Los Angeles Clippers go up against the Miami Heat. For Miami, the results have been excellent for them over the first half of the season. And it has to be said, they're not showing any signs of slowing down anytime soon. And guys, the fans always enjoy hearing stories from your playing days. Let's talk teammates. Shaq, who were your favorite guys to play with over the years?
You know, everyone loves the Shaq, and Shaq has 4 rings, but I'm saying it here.
They all
in
love
real
the Shaq.
life. Everybody loves Shaq.
Okay.
I'm sexy, handsome, and qualified. That's what Shaq stands
I
for.
think my question was, who were your favorite teammates?
Let me finish, Ernie. Let me finish. I'm quick to say, hey, I got 4 rings, but I could
You
not,
are quick to say that.
Could not do without Brian Shaw. Brian Shaw was a guy that always looked for me. Similar with shots off first. Derek Fisher, we all remember the .04 shot. Rick Fox was a hustler to go out and play. Big shot.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
We're in a place they call the American Airlines Arena in downtown Miami, Florida. Right on the water, the home of the Heat, where we're broadcasting live today. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at the Clippers. Well, they come into every game with confidence, and this game is no different. 2 elite teams put each other to the test, certainly, every time they meet. A lot on the line in this one, though.
And when you look at the Clippers, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
I was one of those who was thinking that thought, that they would take a big leap. It's still not too late. No better place to get right and tight than at the postseason.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Ricky Rubio is out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Then there's Griffin. And it's Cantor in its center. And the shot's good from Dean.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Picked by Griffin. Rubio the pass to Griffin. Griffin sets the screen for Kidd-Gilchrist. 6 to shoot. Here's Cantor. Sinks the 15-footer.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Pass to Looney. Now here's Joseph. Covered by Rubio. Joseph with the ball. Winslow wide open. He fires. And the Heat another 3.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
Picked by Griffin. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Miami grabs the miss. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The shot's good from Dean.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now, here's Rubio. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Puts up the baby hook and scoring with the play inside is Cantor. The Heat leading by 7. Here's D. And again, Miami with the triple.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these